Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the place of the world you're located at. My name is Tony Barge, and you're here today because you want to know how to define culture and culture fit within your organization. I would like to know who you are. So if you could please tell me who you are, where you live, and why you're here today. Culture fit is not about everyone thinking the same. It's about utilizing the unique strengths of a group of people to achieve mutual goals in the most effective way. When we use the word culture, we mean the social order of an organization, its collective values that drives goals and codes of behavior. Culture fit is defined by Adrian Fernham, an international authority of workplace psychology, author of 85 books and over 1,200 papers. Congruence between the norm and the value of an organization are those of the person. So that's culture fit. This is what you're going to learn today. So I'm super excited to show you because I need to see some energy in the room. If you're excited to change your life in the next 30 days, please take action. Write "I'm ready" in the comment section. In the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn this. So make sure you're here. Hey, don't even think about leaving. So stay for the next 30 minutes because you don't want to miss my next tips. In the next 30 minutes, first of all, I'm so glad once again that you're here with us. And I know that many, if not all of you, almost all of you out there have really had a hard time with having that right culture fit organizational culture. It's been a challenge for years and years, and it's going to be more challenging. So we're going to talk about it. And I have done a lot of studying over the past year. So we have come to the conclusion that there is a better way, and there are some things we can't overcome necessarily. And I will talk to you about that. But there are a lot of things that we can change to make a difference, to make it better. In the next 30 minutes, this is for anyone who owns a business, who is in charge of the hiring and retaining of employees and staff. This is for anyone who owns a business dedicated to healthcare, pharmaceutical, biotechnology, life care management, medical device, any type of organization out there this really applies to. If your calling is about helping patients or helping people in their family, this is for you. In the next 30 minutes, you're going to learn about collective intelligence, not individual brain power. It's our true evolutionary heritage. Cohesive culture predicts team success. Psychological safety, the culture glue that holding it all together. Potential and proficiency. Culture promotes investment in people, not functions. Culture fits predicts job satisfaction and comment and retention. So I always like to start, one of my favorite, I always like to start everything with an icebreaker. So one of my favorite icebreaker questions, and I'm going to give you a chance to respond because this is about keeping everybody engaged. Are you tracking? It's very important to keep everybody engaged, and so we're all on the same sheet of music. So my icebreaker question is, what stays in the corner but can travel all over the world? What stays in the corner but can travel all over the world? My auntie told me this one way back in the day. What stays in the corner but can travel all around the world? Okay. James, you got it. It's a stamp. That's absolutely right. Awesome. Good job. It's a stamp. My promise to you is a step-by-step strategy for shifting your organization's culture process to be more competitive. Does this sound like you? Business owner, CEO, president, executive officer, HR professional, wearing a lot of hats? You have to spend more time recruiting and retaining, but there are so many things that you need to do. Managing the ads, the conversations, reaching out, trying to get qualified people in the door for interviews, orientations, paperwork, you know it. If you calculate man hours and ad costs specifically for recruiting and retaining, you know that you're spending more than $75K to $100K per month. Do you ever wonder if your company's organizational culture strategy done correctly would bring the company more profitability? The real problem is you're doing things the old way, the old and outdated way. Sometimes the old way can be the best way, but not in this case. Okay, we're going to cover that. When you have made that shift, are you tracking? When you have made that shift, you are less stressed, worried about losing candidates to competition or employees. When you hire the right people to do the right job, your revenue goes up, and and your retention mindset, excuse me, is actually your organizational culture mindset will change. You will see a big increase in your performance, decrease in turnover. Your time and man hours spent on part of recruiting process will decrease. The frustration of recruiting and dealing with the unknown human element will decrease as well. The simple shift you need to make to get your recruiting under control, your time spent productively, and the ability to have more work-life balance in your life. Wouldn't that be nice? It's possible. Anything's possible. Nothing's impossible. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to make those shifts today. Who am I? Oh, I always love talking about myself. I'm my own biggest fan sometimes. Anyways, no, I'm a modest guy. Sometimes it's hard to talk about myself. I'm Tony Barge, MBA graduate, emphasis in healthcare management. I'm proud, passionate CEO of RNA Search Inc., author of 2 amazing books. If you want to get them, I can help you get those. It will definitely change change your organization, change you, and how you maximize your performance within your organization, maximizing profits, minimizing losses. I'm a talent acquisition nerd. I'm a veteran advocate. For those of you, that's me back in the day when I was in the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, do or die. Salute all my fellow veteran advocates and veterans out there in this world, and people who support this great nation. Father of 2 sons, AJ, Jaren, and my dog Sheba. She's always on the alert. And this is me right here. Say I'm meditating or praying, whatever you want to. Hey, I do it all. Focus techniques and all that good stuff. You got to center the mind, get that chi. Get that chi. Anyways, so that's just who I am, and I could really spend my whole entire time on this presentation just on this slide alone. But that's not what we're here for. Okay, we're here to take you and learn and teach you about some important aspects of organizational culture. But still, who is RNA Search Inc? Let me tell you about RNA Search Inc, the company that I represent, that I'm a proud, passionate owner of. RNA Search Inc is an international executive search firm based in Beverly Hills, California. The firm brings over 35 years of experience, referrals, relationship, and technology to uncover the best to fit a company's need. RNA Search Inc reflects high standards of professionalism throughout the recruiting process. The hard work has resulted in hundreds of successful permanent, temporary, and consultant placements worldwide. We've recently added a commercial financing division to the company as well. We pride ourselves in being that one-stop shop to not only be able to help you within your staffing and recruiting needs, but also your financing needs. If you need a loan or whatever the case may be, we're helping out clients get loans, different things to help maximize their organization and their profitability in a cost-effective way. That's what we do. Discover the shift. Just imagine this is the process of discovering. See, you're looking out over the horizon. Everybody take a deep breath. Experience that mindfulness, that presentness, That's what this is about right here. Visualize, discovering that shift. The key shifts you must make in your organizational culture, thought process, and your activities to see a better results. I'm going to walk you through them in this session. Collective intelligence, not individual brainpower, is our true evolutionary heritage. Humans are unique in their degree of collaboration, autism, and communication compared to other animal species. More than anything else, culture defines a shared value and goals. The ability to work together to achieve those goals is what makes us human. Work by psychologists such as Shalom Schwartz and E.O. Wilson, has demonstrated that humans have a natural built-in capacity for reading and responding to group culture. Additionally, leading comparative psychologists such as Michael Tomashilo is one of the directors of the Max Planck Institute of Evolutionary Anthropology, theorized that there is an ability to solve problems collectively rather than raw individual intelligence is what gives humans their true evolutionary advantage. The power is in numbers. Power in numbers. Cohesive culture predicts the team success. Psychologist has demonstrated the only collective intelligence, not average individual intelligence, even having a genius in the group, reliably associated with success in problem solving. Why should this be? Culture fit is not about everyone thinking the same. It's about utilizing the unique strengths of a group of a people and to achieve mutual goals in the most effective way. Researchers into so-called cognitive diversity found that teams which contain multiple perspectives and thinking styles solve problems faster than teams where members were very similar. Cognitive diversity is therefore indicated to be a key component of collective intelligence. Cohesive culture predicts team success. Psychological safety, the cultural glue that it all holds together. Underlining this diversity is even more fundamental concept. Google's Aristotle project, goods and CO, goods and company CO own quantitative study of team dynamics clearly demonstrates that it is a psychological safety or trust which predicts team success. This is the glue which holds a cognitively diverse team together, therefore promotes high collective intelligence. Competence without culture does not predict success, but a culture of mutual respect, support makes the whole greater than some of its parts. Potential and proficiency. Costly traditional hiring approach are increasingly replaced by the focus on hiring for soft skills. According to research by LinkedIn, 58% of hiring managers agree that a lack of soft skills is limiting their company's productivity. The 6 attributes looked for by managers hiring for soft skills were culture fit, collaboration, leadership, growth potential, and prioritization. All these attributes can be argued to follow from culture fit. It facilitates communication and collaboration by maximizing understanding and trust. It promotes leadership abilities by providing a supportive structure in which people feel confident speaking out. It promotes growth potential by encouraging personal ownership of projects. It helps set priorities by making it easier for anyone to align on immediate and long-term goals. Culture promotes investment in people, not function. Hard skills can be taught more easier than soft skills, and people can learn more effectively when they are supported, committed, and feel a sense of personal ownership over their work. In an article discussing the relative importance of hard and soft skills, senior HR manager and recruitment expert Dana Parkinson points out that many people feel it's easier to train the right person in the technical skills in a time period shorter than having someone become a better fit in spite of their stellar technical skills. Ooh. By promoting soft over hard skills, it optimizes organizational culture results, not in automation who excels in a specific function, but well-rounded, multi-skilled individuals who understand their role in the wider context, therefore functions more smoothly as a team. I'll be right with you. I'm on this webinar right now, Ruth. I'm on this webinar. That's my assistant. I'll be right with you just a minute. Okay. Absolutely. Excuse me. Culture fit predicts job satisfaction and commitment and retention. Research has demonstrated that happy employees with good fit to their organizations are a third more productive, 3 times as creative in their work and significantly less likely to quit. Conversely, poor fits cost companies billions of dollars in lost productivity and fast turnover of employees. 89% of hiring failure happens because of the hires were a poor culture fit. Now, I want to take everybody tracking where we're at. I mean, I know we're moving kind of fast. So let me take time. I got another joke for you, okay? All right. What kind of tree fits in your hand? What kind of tree fits in your hand? Sheila. Nobody knows? Sheila got the answer. Anybody else? All right, Sheila, I'm going to give it to you. Palm trees, you are correct. Palm trees. Okay, excellent. Good job, Sheila. I'm excited. Look at you. You're getting all the answers, right? Research into culture. Let's get back to the webinar. Good job. Good job, Sheila. Research into cultural shows a strong relationship with job satisfaction, performance, commitment, and retention. Scientific research, such as the 2003 review of meta-analysis of Christoph Brown and colleagues in the academic journal Personnel Psychology, shows that more than 2/3 of different people in the job satisfaction, commitment, and performance is explained by the quality of their fit to an organization. This is true enough for personal values such as politics. A celebrity example of culture over competence. The Beatles. You guys heard about the Beatles group? The drummer, Ringo Starr, replaced the original drummer, Pete Best, not because of his skills, but because he fit better with the band culture. As John Lennon famously replied, when asked whether Ringo was the best drummer in the world, he's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. Drummers in the Beatles as a group, iconic band, achieved long-standing global success not because of their technical proficiency in music, but because of their magnetic culture their respective personalities created. It was a movement, the Beatles movement. Okay. So today, I have promised you, and I always like to come through with the promise and the strategies that I make. And that's one thing about me. I am a man of my word, but also research, just kind of sum it up and, research from multiple perspectives, both academic and industrial, strong supports the crucial importance of culture in providing competence with the vehicle through which potential can be realized. An individual may have a good idea and some of the skills needed to realize it, but very few good ideas can be implemented without a team. Culture is essential, fundamental ingredient for a team to harness the power of creative intelligence and truly succeed in achieving their goals. Today, I promise to share the shift for a better organization culture strategy. You are less stressed and worried about losing employees to competition. When you have the right employees doing the right job, your revenue goes up. Your organizational culture mindset will change. You will see a big increase in performance and decrease in turnover. Your time, man hours spent on part of the recruiting process will decrease. The frustration of recruiting and dealing with the unknown human element will decrease. What you need to win when creating the right organizational culture: attitude and willingness to get super productive with organizational culture, a solid organizational culture strategy, the ability to let go upfront work and outsource, the ability to invest in your recruiting to get best results. Now you have a choice. It's totally up to you. You can take this information that I've given you, you can utilize it to make your organization maximize its profits and minimize its losses in a cost-effective way. Or you can say, hey, Tony, this isn't really going to help what I'm doing. Go fly a kite in the middle of the jungle somewhere. I hope you wouldn't be that way. But anyways, I know there's, we got a tough crowd sometimes out here, people in the society, but I love you all. But most importantly, we're here to make a difference, change lives, save lives, and make a difference in everybody's life. And whatever, I don't just take the time. I'm a very busy executive myself. I have a team, quite a few, team of easily quite a few employees that work for me, a team that supports me. So it's, anything, my time is of the essence. Your time is of the essence. My team's time is of the essence. So, and I don't want to waste your time, most importantly. So anything and everything that I've taught you today and showed you and demonstrated with you, I submit to your consideration, because all I want to do is make a difference, do my life purpose in life, and help you perform your life purpose, get to your life mission and purpose in life. Okay, so the choice is up to you. You can take it or leave it. It's totally up to you. How we can help. My team and I have set aside some time in the next week to speak with you personally about how you can apply this cost-effective organizational culture strategy to your business starting today. The cost is free. I'm going to be sticking around answering questions because I know you folks have some questions you would love to ask me, and I'm happy to answer. That's what I'm here for. So I'm standing by, ready